Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to learn how we can create a very simple hello world application by using MVVM architecture. So first of all we'll create a folder called model, which will have a model. Okay, we'll create a struct for this model like user message. Just type struct user message model, which will have a two property called var first message, which will be a type of a string with empty string data. Similarly, we will have a second property last message of type string with empty string data. Okay, so now we have a model, so we required one more uh, folder for network manager. So what we will do, we'll just create uh, a prototype or scaffolding. Will just utilize the similar example while extracting data from API as well. Okay, we'll create a class like network manager. So network related, all the network related logic will be in this network manager class. Okay, class network manager. Okay. So in network manager, we required an instance of this user message. Okay, first we'll create one instance object of our network manage user message model object. So now we will have the object of this model class. Uh, we required to set data for the property of this model. For that, we'll write a function set data for user message model. Okay, so we'll use this self dot first name, first message. First will be hello, and the second will be dot last message will be world. Okay, now we have a data in our properties of our models property. We need to pass this data into our view model. So for that we'll write a completion block of type escaping closure with our model, that is user model. Okay, so what we can do, we just use this completion block and will pass our user model into it in the our completion block. Okay, so now we'll create one more folder for view model. View model have again a separate class called user message view model class user message view model. Okay, so now we need to access the network manager uh, network manager functions. This function set data for user message model. So we need to create an instance of this network manager class in user message view model class. Okay, so let network manager is equal to network manager object. So now we have an instance of this network manager class. So here we can call the this network manager function called set data for user message model. So for that we need to write one more function here, and we'll use this function into our view controller function get data from from get data for user message from network manager. So what we can do, we will have the object of this network manager class. We'll just use will just utilize the set data for user message model, and we'll just press enter, pass the user, and we can print our message here, user dot first message. Okay, so now up to here we have a data with the help of this closure. Again we need to write one more closure so we can transfer the data from uh, user message view model to our view controller, so we can utilize this data into our view controller. Okay, so again we'll type right here, pass one more escaping closure called completion block. Type a completion block which will be a type of escaping closure. The type of user message model which will gonna return. Okay, so we'll use this completion block with the user model. So now we'll use this get data for user message from network manager into our view model. So we'll in view model what I have one outlet for label where we are going to show our hello world message. So first we'll create an instance of a view model class in a view controller. Okay, so now what we can do, we'll just use this object and access the function of get data for user message from network manager class, and we'll just press enter, and we will have a user, and in our label self dot label dot text is equal to user dot user dot first message. Again, it has some space. Again, user dot last message. Let's run the application. Yeah. So this is how we can create a simple uh, MVVM architecture to print hello world program, to print a simple hello world application by using MVVM architecture. So what we are doing, so we created a function into our view model called get data from uh, user message, get data for user message from network manager. And in our network manager we have one more function called set data for user message model. So we are setting the data to our model properties in here in network manager. And in our user model we have a, a simple model which have two properties called the first message and last message. So in real time, if we are implementing any API calls, so we'll use the same to same uh, structure, and we'll implement API call as well.